Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Inshallah, we'll be looking at reading comprehension. Home is man's fortress of safety. Comprehension defined. Comprehension involves reading, understanding, and interpretation of the message contained in a passage. Before understanding and interpretation can take place, the passage requires reading, which should not be limited to just once. That is, don't go on to answer the questions on comprehension passage if you had only read the comprehension just once. General approach to comprehension. In order to be able to appropriately answer questions on comprehension passage, in order to be able to provide appropriate answers to the questions on comprehension passage, the steps below should be considered. These are: read through questions on the comprehension and make sure you memorize them. Take a first look at the passage itself and read through quickly. That is, read to get the gist. Number 3, attempt to answer the questions on the passage, but if you realize you can't, then have another look at it. Number 4, having understood the context of the passage, attempt to provide answers to the questions on it, which must be evidently related to the passage. What it means is that you are not expected to supply information that can be found in the comprehension passage. I'm not saying you should answer word for word, but be very careful with the information you supply. Make sure they are contained in the passage. Don't go out of the passage. Be very careful about that. Number 5, state your answers into sentences and never in phrases. Otherwise, you may be giving answers in wrong ways, and this leaves room to ambiguity. Consequently, such answers stated in wrong ways may attract poor marks. Hence, it is better to express one's answer in very explicit sentences. Now, approach to the structure of grammatical function. Grammatical structure is a meaningful contribution that a word or a group of words makes to an entire structure of a clause or sentence. Grammatical name and function seems to be one of the aspects that pose a little challenge for candidates when answering comprehension passage questions. Below are steps to take in overcoming this challenge. A. Analyze the entire frame of the sentence within which the group of words underlined or written in italics has occurred into sentence elements. That is, either the subject, the verb, object, complement, and adjunct. B. Identify the words in italics into a specific division of speech, word, phrase, or clause. Finally, use the recognized position of the word or group of words in question to state its function. Function which could be adjunct, subject, complement, or object. Please note, the position at which a grammatical structure occurs in the sentence easily reveals its grammatical name and function. This is illustrated below. An item can be a subject. That is, an item can perform the function of a subject. In such case, the noun in the example below, you have Shade drinks wine. Shade is a noun. Shade is taking the function of a subject in the sentence. Shade drinks wine. A group of words minus verb, that is the finite verb, as subject equal the noun phrase. In a sentence where you have Shade and Bola drink wine. Shade and Bola drink wine. Shade and Bola is a group of words termed noun phrase. It's functioning as subject of the sentence Shade and Bola drink wine. Since Shade and Bola are the performer of action, so the group of words Shade and Bola has the function as the subject in the sentence. A group of words plus finite verb as subject equal noun phrase. In the sentence, Truth is Bitter was the title of his lecture. Truth is Bitter was the title of his lecture. Truth is Bitter is underlined here, the word in focus. Truth is Bitter is a noun clause. The grammatical name is noun clause. The function is subject in the sentence. The grammatical name is noun clause. The grammatical function is subject. A group of words minus finite verb as adjunct equal adverbial phrase. When you have the sentence, she went out last Saturday. Last Saturday is a group of words without a finite verb. Then the sentence, she went out last Saturday, is a sentence without a finite verb, and the underlined expression last Saturday is adverbial phrase. The grammatical name of the underlined expression is adverbial phrase. Then the grammatical function of last Saturday in this sentence is adjunct. So, when a group of words plus finite verb, when you have a group of words plus finite verb as adjunct, you have adverbial clause. In the sentence, where you have she goes out whenever she likes. She goes out whenever she likes. Whenever she likes is the group of words in focus. Whenever she likes is adverbial clause. That is, the grammatical name of the underlined expression is adverbial clause, while the grammatical function is adjunct.